Oh, hi there, Reset.
Oh, hey, how you going?
Pretty good. What's going on?
So today is May 5th, and this is the last episode of Take a Flippin' Hike Season 2. We just got back from our hike of the Camino de Santiago in Spain and a little extended backpacking adventure in Europe, in France, and the UK. So I'm going to go through my pack for you and tell you what worked and what didn't work. There's a few extra things in there just because we weren't sure what the climate was going to be. And I will start off by saying, full disclosure, I sent a whole box of stuff home. Anyway, so let's get started so this doesn't go too long.
Here's the pack.
First, I want to say I did not take my Crocs. I took another pair of shoes, which I will show you in the bag. But here are my trusty Speed Goat, Hoka Speed Goats. Perfect shoes, never trade them. And inside are the Superfeet Green Trailblazer edition.
Crucial.
Highly recommend. Crucial.
Hoka shoes are great. Their inserts, bad.
Yeah, so
buy new inserts.
Or whatever kind of shoes you have, get those Trailblazer Greens. Start on the outside. Definitely take my, this is a Hyper Light Unbound. This is, I believe, a new pack for them this year. Empty, it weighs 2.5 pounds, or 2.4 pounds maybe, because I have the small. Definitely would take my Lucky trekking poles. Love them. Will not go anywhere without them. This is a relatively new addition over here. This is my crazy umbrella.
We got a lot of comments on the umbrellas on the trail.
In fact, they even at one point called us the Umbrella Twins, because No Joke had one of his. We got these in Burgos because I took my Six Moons Designs Rainwalker, and of course we left it somewhere, and we needed an umbrella. And a lot of you will say, why take an umbrella? Many reasons. Sun, we used it in sun when it got super hot. Rain, for hiking, yes, for rain. But if you're in town, you want to do your laundry, you just want to foot around, shaking a zero, it's a rainy day, umbrella. Crucial. Interesting note, I found out, I really like the hook. It makes it a little heavier, but if you stick it under your chest strap on your pack, it sits right there and you can be hands-free with your umbrella.
Just you gotta watch the top there.
Yeah. You can't do this kind of umbrella in the AT.
Don't jump on a bus. It'll stab the ceiling and everyone will jump because it makes it
it's
sound like a gun.
Too tall for the AT, but it works very well in Europe. Okay. Back to the outside of the pack. There's a few things. I am a woman. A pee style is essential so that you can pee outside without having to drop your drawers. Pee style, definitely take it. Works great. I did not use this on the Camino or on my backpacking trip in Europe. This is my pee bag with my toiletry bag, with my, why won't it come open?
It's the end of the trip. Rip it open.
Yeah, right. I need a new bag anyway. Okay. Pooper scooper. Did not need it. And also the towels that you add water to and they become a towel. These are awesome. I did not use them on this trip, but they're great. So whatever for other backpacking trips, yes. All right, let's dive into the pack. We're not sure what we're gonna find because we've been flying for a couple days, so. Oh, these are the shoes I took on this trip. My Birkenstocks. They were great for hostels. We are not, the Camino and Europe backpacking, not concerned with wet, so I didn't need the Crocs. AT needed the Crocs. Birks worked great for Europe and the Camino, and they're very light, so perfect. This is my, this was crucial. iPad mask for sleeping on the plane, sleeping on the trains,
Sleeping on buses.
and the hostels, because you'll find in Europe, people don't have as much hostel etiquette as they do on the AT. The lights don't go out at always a certain time, and you may get there in the afternoon and want to take a nap and whatever. So earplugs, which we tossed ours, they got kind of gross, but earplugs and an eye mask, definitely important.
And most hostels will provide a pair of earplugs. So.
My Patagonia butt bag, shoulder bag, whatever you call it. Love it. Inside, passport, headphones, which I don't hike with, and little wallet. And also my phone fits in there. But this pack is great. The phone fits actually in the outside pack on these hyper lights, which is perfect. All right, and now we have the first aid kit.
Dun, da, da, da.
I am not going to go through this whole thing, but I will mention.
That would take a half an hour.
Yeah, I will mention a few things in here that I find were very important for this trip. Headlamp, of course, with red eye function. Thank you, everybody. Please use your red eye function on your headlamp in the hospital.
At 5 in the morning.
KT tape. This saved me, saved lots of other people. If you watched any of our videos, you know I tape. It healed my foot. I was able to keep walking. KT tape, essential. And if you buy a pack, it comes with directions inside. There's also a great guy on YouTube, KT tape. Nail file. If you've done any hiking at all, you'll know that sometimes you lose toenails or your feet really need some help with calluses, blisters, dry skin. File your nails, essential.
Don't do the whole bag.
I'm not doing the whole bag. I'm doing one more. Physio cream. Got this in Europe. I love it. It has arnica, calendula, and tea tree, and St. John's wort. So you get nerve pain and arnica out of this. Much better. And it's cream, so it doesn't like get in your eyes like Tiger Balm does. Perfect. All right, we could do a whole episode on the first aid kit. And I will say our first aid kit really evolved this time because we both got sick. If you saw a couple episodes ago, you'll notice that. And
One of the things I should add from behind the camera here is that
Reset here does a great job of taking care of people. And we'll show you maybe some pictures here that we took of people that had their feet taped by her, had medication recommendations, and just general first aid help for people that maybe weren't as prepared as she is. And she is a master, and I just wanted to add that real quick.
Thanks, babe. My new hat. You saw that in one of the videos. New hat. I'm going to retire that old orange one.
Nah, the retirement.
This is my puffy. It is a, oh gosh, I can't remember, but bring your puffy.
Crucial.
Crucial, comes in handy.
It can be an extra
if you choose
pillow.
The right puffy. This is a synthetic one, so if it gets wet, it's okay. It's not down. And enlightened equipment. That's who it is. And this is a great puffy. Love it. Totally love it. And it packs down nice and light. All right, puffy. Day bag. Again, essential for me. I love having a day bag. Especially on this trip, it was great because on the Camino, you don't hike all day. Like on the AT, you'll put in like 12-hour days. That doesn't usually happen on the Camino for many reasons, but it's short days. And also when you get to hostels, they can potentially be full, especially if you're going when many people are hiking. So when you get there, you want to have your day bag so that you can, one, do laundry or just run around town. Day bag, perfect.
Don't make more trash, people.
Yeah, right. There's a Sea to Summit one that's good. That one came with our Gregory packs.
A mini backpack is always crucial.
Yeah. This bag, whatever. This was I would like to have some dress clothes if well, I'm not going to unpack it, but I would like to have some dress clothes if I go out in town. Well, I didn't really go out in town and I didn't need my dress clothes. So I would say for a recommendation to cut your weight, don't anticipate taking dress clothes. If for some reason you get to town and you want to go out to dinner, buy something there. Okay. This is my bag that I have my general daily clothes in. So my long sleeve, my camp pants. I had 2 pair of hiking pants and 1 pair of hostel pants or whatever. Perfect. I also had 1 sun shirt, 1 merino shirt, and 1 32-degree thermal, but it's not really a thermal. You get it at Costco. It's black. You probably saw me wearing it. That's what I recommend. 1 of each of those. That should suffice. I did take too much. That's part of the stuff I sent home. So that is my daily wear clothes. Daily wear clothes. there's my hostel pants and the extra tank top. So that goes in daily wear clothes bag. This was my bag of clothes that I barely wore. We didn't know if we were going to have warm weather or not. So I took 2 pairs of shorts and a mini skirt and 3 extra tank tops. And we had 2 days of when it was super hot out, and a couple days in Cerber in the beginning when it was warm. So if I was going to do this again in the same time frame, I would probably just take 1 pair of shorts and 1 extra tank top. Then I could take more of the food I like to eat instead of extra clothes. So research your climate, where you're going, and take as little as possible. That bag could have just stayed at home. Sleeping bag. So on the sleeping bag, this is a 20-degree bag. This is the bag I have. I did not need this on the Camino or my Europe backpacking trip. We saw many people from France, Germany, Netherlands that had this very light, very teeny sleeping bag that they used in hostels. You don't do a lot of any camping really at all on the Camino. And I didn't need to carry this bag. The company that had that bag that those guys had was called Quecha, Quecha. I'm going to do some research and get me a really light bag to take if I go backpacking in Europe. Let's see, what else do we have here? What is that? Oh, extra pair of underwear. This is my sock bag, and I took 2 pair of Darn Toughs, 1 pair of toe socks, and let's see what else is in here. Oh, I threw my 2 buffs. I had 2 buffs because if you saw the videos, I wear braids. I like to put this on when I sleep to keep my braids from getting too frizzy. So 2 buffs, 2 pairs of Darn Toughs, and 2 pairs of toe socks. Perfect. All you need.
2.
Right. Don't take any more. You'll just, you can wash them when you get to a hostel.
And you can wear them for days.
You can wear them for days. Especially the Darn Toughs. They don't even get stinky. I took an extra lightweight puffy. It weighs nothing. I would take this again. This was great because that puffy is a little warm. So on some of the days when it was just windy and I needed a windbreak, I don't really use it for hiking, but in town and we were in cities, at the beach, this was perfect. And it stuffs into its own pocket, as you saw. I got this in San Francisco in Chinatown for $5. It doesn't even have a brand. Whatever.
Love it.
My raincoat. Yes, essential. I love this raincoat. I used it on the AT. It is made by, because I love this, Montbell. I love this coat. It is has this Gore-Tex Infinium, which isn't waterproof, that I found on the AT, but then I waterproofed it with spray before I went on this trip, and it worked a lot better. So if you buy one of these, waterproof it with the waterproofing spray. It has pit zips, great hood, etc. Weighs nothing. I think this thing weighs 4.5 ounces.
Yeah, they're super light.
Super light. The pants are in here somewhere. I do have a pair of Montbell rain pants, and I did wear them on this trip when it was raining. It was very helpful. I didn't wear them a lot on the AT, but I did wear them a lot on this trip, and those, the Montbell rain pants, weigh 2 ounces. They are pricey, but I would never trade them. They have served me very well. So, rain gear, essential. A lot of people on the Camino had those ponchos, and they seem to be doing really well with their ponchos. So if you don't want to fork it out, just get a rain poncho. Sea to Summit makes a nice one that goes over your whole pack. Baseball cap. Perfect. I have corrective vision, so I have prescription sunglasses. Sometimes they're too dark for hiking, so the baseball cap works great. Got this in a hiker box at Hidden Pond Hostel in Georgia.
Hidden Pond, woo!
Cup. I would take this again. We didn't use it a lot, but when we did, it was crucial. And
when you need a cup, man.
Yep, when you need a cup.
Or you need something to boil water in, man.
And we didn't address this. I do want to address this. And here is our water filter. We have a Be Free by Katahdin, or however you say it.
Katahdin.
And we should have used our water filter more on this adventure. We didn't use it a lot because on the Camino they have fountains everywhere in the towns.
And it'll say potable, not potable.
And it'll say potable, not potable. We did drink out of them. However, Nojo got sick, and he got intestinal sick, and we don't really know if it was from drinking out of the fountains or not.
We don't know.
And there's a lot of cow fields. There's a lot of agriculture.
In the second half of the trail.
In the second half of the trail, once you get to Galicia.
Galicia.
I would recommend using your water filter on the Camino, especially in the second half. And Be Free is perfect. So that's that. We're getting down to the bottom of the pack here, so this might be some things that you are extra luxury items. Let's see, what's this? Oh, this is my underwear bag. I took 2 pairs of icebreaker underwear that I used on the AT when I hiked the AT. I had 3 pair, and that served me the whole time. 3 pair of regular ones and 1 pair of boy shorts that I sleep in. I did something a little different this time, but still, if you take 3 to 4 pair of underwear, you are definitely fine. No need to take more. You can wash them in hostels, and not a problem. Okay, that's that. What do we have here? Oh, Sherlock Holmes.
Reading material.
Reading material.
That is a luxury item.
Luxury item. I got this at the very end of the trip because we were in the UK and I found this book, and it was £1, £1.50, I think. And so that got added in at the end. I have some other books in the bottom of here that I'll address later, but reading material, if you're a reader.
If I could suggest, just real quick, reading material is great. It's a great thing to have at night with a headlamp, so you're not on a phone. And it's just nice to have something to read, and when you're done with it, you can just put it on a shelf at the next place you stop at so someone else can read it. You don't have to carry it. I went through a lot of books on the AT. I went through a couple on the Camino, and it's really nice to have something new to read.
All right.
Oh, here's those rain pants I was talking about. Look how small that is. Oh my gosh, crazy. 2 ounces for an awesome pair of rain pants that weigh absolutely nothing and work
2 ounces.
fantastically. I usually keep these on the outside of my pack in the side pockets so that when it starts to rain, I can just grab them real quick and duck under. So again, rain gear, essential. Looks like a pile. Sorry about that, you guys. Sleeping pillow. Again, weighs nothing. This is my Sea to Summit pillow. It's pretty essential for me. In fact, sometimes if you stay in a hostel, sometimes those pillows are really not all that. But this is a great pillow. It blows up nice. And if you have a Sea to Summit mat, it actually sticks to the Velcro on there so it doesn't slide around. I'm not going to blow it up, but anyways, Sea to Summit pillow.
It's a very colorful pile you have there, Reset.
Oh, this is, as you can see, I don't have braids anymore. This is hair conditioner and soap, or shampoo. I took my braids out a few days before we came home. This is something I would not have, because if I'm going to go backpacking, I need to braid my hair, because as you can see, it requires carrying heavy stuff to take care of. So lotion and shampoo, conditioner, I don't need that. This is also a bag I don't need. I took some masks with me. I took an extra pair of sunglasses with me, God knows why. Yeah, just some weird little essentials, extra jewelry. I was just thinking maybe I was having a European night out or something, but anyways, should have sent it home.
Our nights out were at hostels with people playing music and drinking good Spanish wine.
And or some nice German beer.
With a bunch of hikers.
These are gifts for the fam. So, Mom and Dad, you'll see those later. And Maya. This is my sleeping bag liner. I would definitely take this again. especially if I had that lighter bag. I didn't use it as, actually I did use it on top of my heavy sleeping bag. So sleeping bag liner, I like it. Some people don't like them. You choose. Doesn't weigh much if you like it, and it washes up nice and easy. We permethrined them because there was rumors of bed bugs on the Camino. We did not run into any. We had some friends run into them at the hostels they stayed at, but we did not encounter that. I broke my arm on the AT just in case. I took my fracture brace. Didn't need it, thank God. No breaks on this trip. Oh, essential towel. This is a quick dry towel. A lot of places have towels, a lot of places do not. No Joke did not take his towel, so sometimes he was in a little trouble with that, but I took a towel. Perfect. Let's see what else. I'm almost done. Oh, here's the books.
So much weight.
Yeah, and this was some luxury items right at the end. No Joke found me a Malcolm Gladwell book. I love Malcolm Gladwell, so that was a treat. Neil Gaiman, I took that to read luxury-wise. I did not read it, but I didn't want to get rid of it, so I carried it. And then this one I highly recommend. This is the Camino de Santiago guidebook. This really
Hold
helped.
still there for a second.
This really helped us.
That is the book.
This is the book, and if you're going there and you use Far Out, a lot of people that are through hikers use Far Out, and Far Out was really helpful on the Camino. It was not helpful at all for Hadrian's Wall.
In northern England, no
Yeah,
way.
one thing about Far Out is if you're a provider of services, you need to contact them, I believe, to get your icon to be on Far Out. So
While the trail was there on the map, we could see the trail.
a lot of the services for
There was
Hadrian's
no
Wall
identification of
were
services.
not there. Now on the Camino, there were a lot, although it wasn't as exclusive as the book. But if you were just using Far Out on the Camino, you would be fine. But this was really helpful because
It's exhaustive in its information.
And one thing important about this book I really wanted to point out, it does outlay for each section what percentage of the day is paved and not paved. Right there, which for the Camino is super important because a lot of it is paved, which is really hard on your feet and joints, and it's a good thing to know. So this book is great for a guidebook. What else do I have? Because I'm silly, I took my pack cover, which I don't need it on the AT for my other pack. I don't need it with a hyperlight. I just threw it in there. Also took a bug net. Did not need it. I took it because I thought maybe we were going to run into bugs up in Scotland and the UK. We did not, but never know. Always good to have a bug net.
Ahead of the bugs.
And
Yet again.
last few things. I bought some lovely incense and brought that back. And so there's that. This is our certificates from the Camino. They gave us a nice little tube to carry them in.
Santiago at the end.
And we had a map of Europe that shows UNESCO World Heritage Sites. So this was nice for us to plan where we wanted to go. Not essential, but good. And last but not least, this is my Camino passport, which you saw.
Albergay passport.
Albergay passport. It has all my stamps on it. There's these lovely wax stamps right from the end there. And this is how they verify at the end that you actually went more than the 100 kilometers that you need for the certificate. Of course, we went way more than that, but there is that. So I hope you found this information useful. Behind me is two things that I...
Here's my stuff. Which includes like puppets, pills, pens, pencils, bottle opener, gifts.
Behind me is two things that
Just a different version.
I wanted to talk about really quickly that I should have taken that I didn't. We took some of these. These are essential nutrition for us. Green belly bars. Can't say more about them. They just help you. They're a little heavy, but they provide a full meal. They're so essential.
You and I really enjoy the flavor and the quality
Right.
and what it does for us hiking on the trail when we're doing 15, 20, 25-mile
Right.
days.
And if I would have taken a little less of that stuff, I would have been able to carry these and some dehydrated meals, so I wouldn't have got myself into like lack of nutrition.
Yeah, while you're talking about it right now, hashtag Green Belly. You guys are awesome.
Yes.
You got us through the AT and the first half of the Camino de Santiago. You guys are really awesome.
Totally rock.
We share
Love
your
it.
information with everybody we meet that's trying to make miles and do it with protein.
And this is a little weird thing. It's called a eustache.
Oh boy.
Supposedly they don't make them anymore. After I got sick, my eustachian tubes got plugged, and it is the only thing that unplugs your eustachian tubes, and I really wished I had one of them. And so yeah, that's it. Leave comments below. Look forward to seeing you guys in season 3. I'll be at some hostels this summer.
Tell us where you're going to be this summer, Reset.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to be at Angel's Rest Hostel in Virginia from mid-May to mid-June. And then I'm going to Wise Pines Hostel in Vermont, up almost near Hanover, a few, like 20 miles shy of Hanover in Vermont, for mid-June till the end of August-ish. And then I'll be popping up to Maine Roadhouse, which is in Stafford, Maine, I believe, about 200 miles from Katahdin, to finish out the season with the gens up there. So look for me. I'll
If
look
you're
for
trying to
you.
get some reset time, those are the dates.
And
That's where she'll be.
reach out. I'm gonna try and get the Insta going and maybe a new little channel. If I do, I'll give you the heads up on that. But it's been really fun. Love all you guys. Thanks for all your support. It really keeps us going. And peace out. See you in the future.